Okay, as promised guys, I've designed you a shoulder thrashing workout from the Nether. So what it's going to consist of is hitting the front head of your deltoid, then the medial head, then the rear head, one right after another. You can hit all three and then take a short break between sets, but ultimately the less rest between each cycle through, the better. I would recommend for beginners, you might want to just do 4 sets each, or 4 little circuits through the deltoids. It consists of 3 different exercises. More intermediates, I'd say more like 10 sets, and if you consider yourself pretty advanced, I'd say go for a good 20 sets on this. That's what I would do. Now I work my deltoids a little different, so I'm not actually doing this workout today. This is for people who have a deltoid day, where they like to hit all 3 heads of the deltoid in the same training session. Okay? You guys have been asking for that, and so I shall deliver. So what these 3 exercises are going to be, it's going to be handstand push-ups against a wall, and I'll demonstrate it. It's not super hard like it sounds. Now, if you can't do handstand push-ups at all, or if you would prefer to, just do an overhead press, okay, as a substitute for this first part. The next 2 parts are simple. For the medial head, good old dumbbell lateral raises. I have a few pieces of pipe down there that I'm going to pretend are dumbbells since I don't own any dumbbells. Just to demonstrate the idea. And then part 3 is it's using the dumbbells again for your rear delts, but what I want to convey here is once you're warmed up, the idea is to get heavy enough dumbbells that you can't even lift them on the positive, and you're going to be doing negatives. So when I go down there, part 3, when I hit the rear delts to demonstrate for you guys, we're going to be pretending that I have some really heavy dumbbells, okay? And I'm going to show you how to kind of throw the weights up and then fight it as a negative on the way down with your rear delts. Now, I am not recommending that for the medial delts. For the medial delts, you're going to want a different weight of dumbbell, something that's not too heavy, because you want to be able to get some real reps and do it with pretty good form. I would say use a weight that you can get, you know, a legitimate amount of reps with good form, and then when your form starts to fail, use a little bit of body English to kind of keep throwing the weights up there and do some negatives until you really burn out those medial delts. Then you switch to your heavier dumbbells and you hit your rear delts. So let me go demonstrate the idea here. It's a circuit of 3 different exercises that hits front, mid, rear delts, and then rinse and repeat as many times as you dare, okay? Here's my demo. To use a wall for handstand push-ups, it's pretty easy. Just walk your feet up the wall. When you're done with those, when you've done all you can do, grab your 2 dumbbells. Now we're doing medial deltoid lateral raises. Now, like I said, do as many reps as you can with good form. Don't come all the way down to rest. Decelerate and stop here and go back up. Okay? When it gets to be too much and the form's breaking down, start using your body to toss the weights up and resist them. More negatives. Okay? Now, for rear delts, after you're warmed up, warm up first. Pick dumbbells that are too heavy to do with proper form and do negatives. Toss the weight up like this and then resist. You may have dumbbells clanking together. It's okay. It's okay with me. It's not okay with the public gym probably. But anyway, the idea is to do negatives, to really overload the rear delt. I find that heavy negatives for rear delts are very effective, okay? So that is the Nether shoulder shredder. Do those 3 exercises over and over at a good pace like I would. You guys have seen a few of my workouts now. The idea is to go through it as quickly as you reasonably can. The amount of sets you're going to be doing, you'll get more for it. You'll get cardio conditioning, you'll burn more fat, you'll sweat out more toxins, and given the same amount of weight, reps, and sets, you'll build more muscle by taking shorter breaks and just blazing through it. Your shoulders should pretty much be smoking on the verge of spontaneously combusting, okay? Like I said, for beginners, maybe just 4 sets of each. Intermediate, probably more like 10. And if I was going to do this workout today, I'd go for 20. Had a pretty good pace. And you should have some really sore deltoids, all 3 heads, nice and satisfyingly sore, okay? Try it out, my fellow Jedis, and tell me what you think. May the Force be with you.